This is Eric. Today I spent all day pretty much at the old place where I used to live. And the reason why is because they have air conditioning and high-speed internet, so there's this thing I've been doing. I can't talk about it because I could get in trouble if I do talk about it online, so I'm not going to say anything so people don't have to question me about it. Because that is within my legal rights, if I don't tell you what I did, you can't ask me about it. So yeah, it's something I learned from law class. But anyway, yeah, I did that thing. It does have something to do with the internet, if you will. But it took me such a freaking long time. I never worked with what I was working with before, and I never knew it would take. I never knew it would take so long for one file to go through what I'm doing. But anyway, it smells like backwoods cigars out here. That's awesome. I could go for one right now, but I shouldn't because I'll become a nicotine addict otherwise. But if nicotine addiction weren't a thing, I would be smoking backwoods every day. But I shouldn't. But yeah, I had my first smoke when I was 17. I can say that. But, you can't go after me for saying it. Another thing I learned in law class. You can say whatever the heck you want on the internet. It's free speech, but you know what? They don't have to go after you saying, hey, I smoked when I was 17. I'm 18 now. Whatever. I'm becoming a freaking law book, man. I'm boring. Anyway, the owls are outside. My parents, my dad, and my stepmom are watching The American with George Clooney. I'm not too crazy about him. From Dusk Till Dawn, I think, was his best piece of work, and the only thing that I would watch spontaneously with him in it. Other times you'd have to convince me, but with From Dusk Till Dawn, I think that was his best piece of acting by far. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, when I was in Mackinac City, I went to this merchandise shop, and it has merchandise from all sorts of pop culture things. It's a very pop culture like store. You can buy, superhero merchandise, Star Wars merchandise. You can buy T-shirts, a bunch of cool crap there. And shoot, I forgot the name of the store, but it has the word tourist trap in it. Yeah, and it really is a tourist trap, but it's a very fun tourist trap. And my freaking computer keeps going to sleep. Hold on. There. It's the one thing that kind of bothers me about Macs is whenever it goes to the screensaver, you have to type in your password again. Is with a PC, you can just move the mouse around and then it would go back to normal. But yeah. When I went to the store, I got a. Hold on a second. I'll go grab it for a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Good grief. Anyway. Wow. I took a long time. Anyway, when I was in Mackinac City, I got a Star Wars, at the store with the tourist trap in the name, I got a Star Wars travel mug. See right here? This is the artwork on it. It's just paper on it, but the artwork is good. And on the back here you got Star Wars and a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. The thing that appears before every movie, and knowing me, I have chocolate milk in here. It still smells like backwoods out here, but why am I complaining? Anyway, the day before that in Petoskey, I got a tumbler, a Turbis tumbler cup. Everybody knows Turbis, or, if you have a tumbler cup, it's probably made by Turbis. They're like what Apple is to computers, Turbis is to tumbler cups. Anyway, yeah, here's the Star Wars Turbis tumbler cup. This one was $16 at the store in which I bought it in Cutler's in Petoskey. It's like this culinary store, a bunch of cooking stuff and whatnot. And it was $16 because there's freaking Star Wars on it. Like ones with the Avengers, Spider-Man, and other less famous entities were much cheaper, so kind of, good old George Lucas, he's starting to get the most for his money, and that's the thing about buying merchandise from Star Wars, is because you're giving George Lucas more money. Even though you hate him for what he did to Star Wars, you keep giving him money because you keep buying the freaking merchandise. It's a love-hate relationship, and the fans are the battered girlfriend, if you will. Anyway, when I was at the house, the place where I used to live, I just went through. I knew I had some Star Wars stuff there, so I just went through and found some stuff, and here is Luke Skywalker Burger King toy right here, man. There's this thing on the back. I don't know what the heck it does. It doesn't light up his lightsaber because his lightsaber is painted blue. Anyway, it says copyright 2000 and shoot, I can't read it. 2005. So this was before the third movie came out. Huh. Yeah, before the third movie or the third movie. Okay, so, God, it's the same thing I talked about yesterday. It's so freaking confusing. But yeah, it's a third movie in the chronological order. So it's episode 3. Good God. Anyway, this isn't really anything worth talking about, but it's the DVD book that came with Star Wars Limited Edition. This included a good version, or no, actually not a good version, a crappy version of the original release of Star Wars. But the thing that I got didn't come with that, or what I got from the original Star Wars wasn't this, but this was in it. So it's kind of a mix-up. Like they took the booklet from a DVD and put it in a different DVD. So it was odd. Decided to keep it because it's got all this other Star Wars crap, all these Star Wars DVDs you see here, and here, they're out of print now because, they're the only DVD releases with the original versions, and I already did, as I said before, I already did a video about the Star Wars in their original formats and their DVD releases and whatnot, and I was friggin' pissed off during it, so yeah, you can go watch that if you want, but whatever. It's getting dark out. I can tell it's been getting progressively darker. It's very interesting. Last thing I got. Actually, I got this a couple years ago at a rummage sale at the church that my dad works at. They have a rummage sale every year, and this particular year I bought a lot of stuff. And this thing that I really like is this Star Wars Episode 5 tin. It's got this, with the characters and the logo and whatnot. It's cool, but on the back, man, this is awesome. This is cool. Oh, you can see my reflection. Or you can see it right there. So yeah, it's like picture in picture, only endless. But anyway, inside of the tin, there was a Star Wars Clone Wars, like the animated series, it was a jigsaw puzzle, and I just decided to throw all the pieces in there because the container for it was cardboard and shitty. So yeah, sorry, I can't bleep that out on this thing because it's like unedited, kind of. I could bleep it out if I wanted to, but I just don't feel like doing it. I'm too lazy. But yeah, and it also has a little lock thing, so it just like locks. So it's very nifty. It's a very nifty tin. It's very cool because it's from original Star Wars. When was this made? I want to know when this was made, but it doesn't. I can't find any dates or anything like that anywhere on the friggin' thing. Oh, here's something. 2006. This came out in 2006, and there's another thing. You would imagine this would have come out in the 80s when the movie came out, right? But, or was it the 80s or the late 90s? I'm not sure. My computer's falling asleep again. No. Okay, we're good. Anyway, you would imagine that this would come out when the movie came out, but it didn't. That's the thing about George Lucas and how he keeps making money, because he keeps making products for older and newer movies so that he can reach out to both sets of fans. And see, this cup has a New Hope artwork on it, and it's copyright 2011. This Star Wars tumbler cup is copyrighted 2012, I believe. It's made in America, and that made me feel much more comfortable about buying this because it was made in America. And yeah, copyright 2012 Lucasfilm. You see, that's the downfall of our relationship with George Lucas, because we love the guy for making Star Wars, but we hate him for ruining it somewhat. But we keep buying his crap, and we keep giving him money so he can keep doing this to Star Wars. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Sorry this is a bit late. I was just busy all day doing undisclosed work, which I will not inform you about, because if I do, I might get questioned by the FBI or whatever. Anyway, see you later.